Welcome to your mom's house.
Tom, Christina, come over later for moose soup.
Hey, Hitlers, keep them high and tight. My jeans are all the way up. Yo, Bert, you're wicked big, dude. You gotta lose some more weight.
Fuck, you're doing good.
I am going on a cum strike.
You guys are doing good. Oh, there we go.
Yeah?
Dirty bitch!
All right.
We're back, guys. We're back. We just had to have our moose soup.
That was really terrifying. I was really scared, actually. Let's see.
What do we do this whole time without our
Okay.
without our shit drops and our
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Crime, motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. That works. Make sure.
I'd go retarded.
Yep, that works.
And we're back.
All right. Welcome to Alive, your mom's house.
Comcast.
And
Woo! We're here. We did it. Breast balls.
yep. We're down here with all the snowbirds and the Jews. There's one. And you fucking Puerto Ricans.
I love that.
There he is.
There's been so many Puerto Ricans.
Cubans.
Cuban.
Yeah.
We couldn't go swimming today, though, because your water is contaminated. Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
You know, when you're Puerto Rican, you're just Puerto Rican.
That's why.
Well, this
all
is
the Puerto
true.
Ricans
We
in
went
the
to the beach today.
Yeah.
And we went to the guy at the hotel. And we're like, can we get an umbrella? And he's like, yeah, but you just gotta let you know you can't get in the water.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Why?
what do you think we're gonna do here, man? And I go, why can't we get in the water? And he goes, this bacteria is real high. And I go, is that common? He goes, I've been here a few years. I've never heard of it before.
I know, and I'm like, well,
Okay.
well, great. I swam in this yesterday. I'm sure it's fine, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it just got here from the ocean. Yesterday was cool, but today it's all shitty and bad.
I know. I think we're going to be radioactive now.
Yeah.
I'm terrified.
This will be our last show.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Florida. We flew here, and we'll make sure this is all working, though. Hold on a second. So, just to make sure that.
You make my pussy dry.
Okay. That worked.
Dirty and disgusting.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Dirty on the
And.
What's your pronoun?
Okay. So they're different levels. That's fine.
People have been calling me ma'am left and right. I'm very offended.
Are you? Just because they assuming you're a woman?
I'm sorry, my pronoun.
Or because they're assuming you're an old woman?
How dare you? Well, I don't
nobody
like...
calls me sir. They're always like, little boy.
Yeah,
can
sure.
I-" And I'm like, yeah.
You're so stupid. I hate being called ma'am. Someone called me madam the other day, and I liked it, though, because I was in 7-Eleven buying hot Cheetos, and he was like, there you go, madam. Or,
What? Dude, what is wrong with you?
Well, he was Indian. Why?
That is so offensive.
Why is it offensive? He was an
There you
Indian
go,
guy.
madam.
Yeah, he did. He went, thank you, madam.
Big words.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
did
that
not
is.
say big word.
That basically is a big word.
It's not a big word. And I was so like, I felt super fancy, you know, like, okay, all right, shit.
Because you were a madam?
Yeah.
Do you
I
feel
was
like a mistress, like a fart
I
mistress?
did.
Yeah. So many people have gone to fartmistress.com
The site has crashed.
and they're sending messages to my mother to be the fart mistress. And she's like, I'm not going to do it. She's very upset. But then she likes the flattery of the messages. I tried to get it on Conan. I did Conan a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And they do a pre-interview, like, what do you want to talk about? And you start telling them all. And then I was like, can we talk about fartmistress.com? And his producer was like, I'm listening. Like, what is it? And I told him, and he goes, he thought it was hilarious. And then he goes, I told Conan, and maybe we'll get to it. And I was like, are you fucking serious? And he goes, he could go there. And I go, all right. And the whole time, I was just anticipating him being like, tell me about fartmistress.com.
Well, they can say fart now on TBS, right? Because
Yeah.
if you did the network version, they won't even let you
No.
suggest farting.
No. But
So
now,
stupid, yeah. Now you can go full farts.
You can go all fart hard.
So you were
yeah.
waiting the whole time for him to
Yeah,
be
like
like,
I was sitting there in the chair like, are you going to do it? And then he was like, yeah, we'll see my guest at the fucking other place. I was like, oh, okay.
see you later.
Yeah, but I was really excited.
Okay, so your mom are we going to read her the emails people have been sending?
100%,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm excited.
I want to get her on video.
Yeah, we'll video
At
her.
least video her hearing them and maybe processing the movement. If you don't know, we bought we paid for the website fartmistress.com.
Yeah.
And I told my mom, like, will you fart on this website? And she was like, 100% no. And I was like, what if we can get you money? And she was like, what kind of money are you talking about? And I told her like a couple $1,000s, and she goes, I'm not a prostitute. And I go, well, what's your number? And she goes, 3,000?
Well, because you also positioned it like this is your gambling money, because she really likes
Yeah, she loves
to
the
gamble.
Hardcock Casino in
Yeah.
in Fart Lauderdale.
Fart
So
Fart Lauderdale makes me laugh every time.
yeah, she
So
loves the
good.
slots. She plays the slots there.
She doesn't even play real. It's like penny
No,
stuff, right?
yeah.
Like that's
and
what
she
I would do.
sucks. She's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
She's the cooler. Like she comes
Yeah.
in
The
and
cooler?
she loses. Yeah.
That's what they call them.
Yeah.
When you bomb out the whole.
When
fucking
you walk
place.
in and they're like, everyone's gonna lose. That's the cooler right there. But she has advice for you. So there's like, it's the person. Imagine the person that's like, I've been divorced 9 times,
right.
giving you relationship
Yeah.
advice like that. And you're like, but you suck at this. And then she's like, I know. She's like, this machine doesn't pay. Don't sit here. And I'm like, but if you're saying it, it probably does pay. So
You know what's so interesting is they put the water bucket next to me. It's so weird. It's like they knew that I drink the most water in the family.
Man.
that's some bullshit right there. Yeah, take your time. Yeah. You want a baba nipple for that? Why are you putting the mic up there?
I want them to hear it.
They didn't hear that.
But this is bullshit that this doesn't dehydrate you. Coffee.
doesn't.
Do you believe in that? Clap if you think coffee doesn't dehydrate you. Psychos. 5 psychos. But then I'm so thirsty when I drink it.
It doesn't
And
dehydrate
it makes
you.
me shit so hard.
It does not.
Speaking of shit, since we've been here, I just feel like you guys should know that I haven't really been browning as much. I know. Devastating news. Yeah. And I think the problem is because we don't have a bidet in the hotel we're staying at. It's disgusting.
You think
I
this
know.
is affecting your going to the bathroom?
Of course.
Why?
Because my asshole is gun shy. It knows that it can't relax and release because there's no ample cleanup provided.
I have to admit, it bums me out too.
Yeah.
Like, we have bidets now in 3 bathrooms at home. I feel like we're falling out of control, you know?
Yeah. You guys can get the Tushy. It's a reasonable one. It's
Yeah.
like $50.
It's not a sponsor. It's fucking,
No.
we bought it.
They should, but yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking assholes for not
Yeah,
sponsoring
fuck
us.
them.
But it's like $70.
It's a fire hose to
It
your
really
butthole.
is. You gotta really ease into turning it on
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because you can get loose with it, and it's just like, and it hurts your it'll
It
hurt your
hurt.
tender, sweet little asshole.
And it actually opened up my asshole. When the water shot in there, it actually opened it a little and
Yeah.
made more brown come out.
I've had that too. It's true. It does that. Because you'll be like, I'm done.
Yeah.
And then you go, and then you're like,
Woo!
whoo! Like, feels like somebody got in there.
Yeah.
It does. Is that what it feels like?
What feels like?
What having someone go in your ass feels like?
Go in your ass like with their...
Hands? I don't know.
That hasn't happened in a long time.
No.
No, it hasn't! That is so nasty. Did you see him?
Yeah.
Ugh. Seriously, be honest. They don't know.
What?
You did used to put your fingers in my butt. I like because I feel like on the live show we can say a little more. Okay.
You know this is going to be downloaded.
I don't know know why I feel more.
I'm just married to a
alright.
triple D SLUT, so
This is so stupid.
Lick my ass. Lick my ass. Yeah. Lick it.
Can I tell you that honestly?
Yeah.
Since I had our kid though, and since 2 holes became 1, you know, I had an episiotomy. Yeah, so I'm a
Yeah.
little nervous because that hole is not as taut, if you will, as it. Because farts slip out.
I haven't noticed anything really. Yeah.
My beehole or my vagine?
Oh, your vagine is a fucking third grader.
It's a loose, yeah.
No. It's
No,
so
it has
snug.
to be. You're such a liar. So you
I'm
say that
serious.
you're a sweet guy, and I appreciate
I
it.
am not being nice. I'm being honest.
You mean it?
Yeah.
Doesn't.
I have to picture like 8 guys standing behind me just to try to get in there. Like I pretend it's a competition, and they're like, "Yeah, Tom, yeah," and like, "Do it up, hurry up," and then I'm like,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
and then there's other guys, "Yeah, Tom, órale, güey, give it to her." Like it's the gardeners and it's the fucking what? We have gardeners, so.
How come I get shit for the Indian guy, which is a real thing that happened
Because
to me?
we have Jose. He comes
Oh
by
my
every
God.
fucking Wednesday. What are you talking about? Dale. Like, all right.
Dale huevo, dale. What does that mean, dale huevos? What does he say? I like that song, but I don't
Dale
understand.
huevos?
Yeah.
Let's give her eggs. Give her eggs. She
All right.
loves eggs.
This one's fine, but this one's the killer. Is that what he says?
I don't know what the fuck he says, honestly.
Is that Daddy Yankee? I think it is.
I think you would know.
Pitbull, huh?
You have his poster,
That's a boy. Dale huevo,
Mr.
dale.
Worldwide. Do you know that dude? He's ridiculous, right?
Yeah, they are.
Pitbull. He
ridiculous.
makes like $35 million a
That's
year.
bananas.
Easy, right? Just like giving huevos out. Yeah.
Dale. What does it mean, seriously? Dale huevo. It
Well,
is-
he's not saying that huevos.
Well, what is he saying?
I don't know, but
Dale
it's not.
besos.
Dale besos, yeah, yeah. What is he saying?
So what is huevos?
He is saying it? Give her cum. Okay. Give her that ball juice. Yeah.
Right. It's like fill me with your gasolina. It's the same thing, yeah. Always come with those guys, huh? God. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Savages, yeah.
Guys like to come.
They
What are you going to
do.
do? I mean, isn't that crazy that basically every decision a guy makes is connected to coming
Well,
somehow?
for you. For
know.
you. Not necessarily.
Not even for me. You think
Well,
these guys
you.
are that different?
Yeah. But then when guys turn like 50, they become, human. Like they you know what I'm saying? Like your dad became sweeter and now
Where's the cum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when the need to come goes down a little, like you guys start to care about helping turtles across the street and shit.
I think it doesn't happen at 50. I think you got that wrong. Maybe like
So-
68.
yeah.
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 That's when the
That's so
testosterone
true.
starts to like dial down. Yeah.
And you turn into women and you become
Yeah.
people. It's great.
I know I have an uncle who like just started crying at 75. Yeah, I'm like, you crying? He's like, it's a sweet moment. I'm like, you were a savage, dude.
Do you think your dad still comes a lot?
Oh. Definitely. Yeah. No, because he's friends with a lot of older than him.
Yeah.
And he's like, my buddy, whatever, he takes a pill. My other buddy, he has to inject himself.
Inject
But
his
he's-
dick?
Yeah, but he's like,
Wow.
this guy's 81. This guy's, and I go, oh man, like, how about you? He's like, oh no, not a problem, pal. Like, still a lot of lead in the pencil. Not even. Your old man's doing fine. I'm like, that's enough. That's enough information. There's enough information about my dad's dick. So.
Remember when I saw his balls on the cruise?
Yeah.
I still think about it.
In what way?
Not in a like hot. Just like I remember him flipping his leg over, and I was like, "Whoop! There it is."
Yeah, you like uncircumcised guys, as I recall, right?
Yeah.
As I recall.
As I recall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
That's
those balls.
crazy.
They're pretty big.
Yeah, they're
So-
huge. They're low hangers, though. Like, you're going to have nuts that hang low, too.
I hope so. I can only dream
Do you think about it?
about having balls that are. Sometimes I think about that. Honestly, not to hit it again, but I think about it on the toilet because sometimes you're like thinking about toilet water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real. Do your balls touch the water yet?
No.
No.
No. I mean, I have just regular balls. They're not.
No, they are. They're good. I really like them.
Come on.
No, I mean it. I have all the balls, and I've touched a lot of balls. Like Puerto Rican
Did you ever have bad balls?
Yeah.
What were they like?
Bad ball. I mean, look. One woman's bad ball is another woman's treasure. I don't know. Right? With different strokes, everyone's the same. So maybe...
All right.
I think, and personally, I like them high and tight. I do. I like them. Yeah, like yours are nice and high and tight. I've had balls that are just all skin. Like you're like, they're too big and there's nothing in them.
Those are old balls. That's what that is.
No, I've never.
You've been blowing old guys.
No, I haven't.
Again.
No, they're young guys. That huge nuts, but usually the interesting thing, Tom, really thought-provoking.
Yeah,
is
let's
that
get it going.
The bigger the balls, I found that the shorter and fatter the wiener. Like it would be like a Coke
The bigger
can.
the balls.
Yeah, they were
the
short, stout.
fat wieners.
Yeah.
Did it affect the loads they busted?
I don't think so.
No, I'm saying, were the big balls where you're like, Jesus, this thing doesn't turn off? Or is it like that?
This thing doesn't turn on.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Was it like that?
No.
Really?
No, I'll be on. Do you want to know who's had the most?
Yeah, sure.
You.
I have the most.
But I swear, a lot of load.
Oh, yeah. No, I am. No. I will jerk off with any of you guys. I'm serious. This is gross, but I'm going to do it because whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, from high school.
Yeah.
I had high school, college. Girls were always like, Jesus,
Yeah.
what is up with all this jizz, man?
I know.
And I actually asked a doctor about it once.
Yeah.
Because you have like men have it's like a contraction, right? Like
Yeah.
I went to the doctor. I was like 18, 19. I was like, look, man, I'm busting these huge ass nuts. Is that normal? And he was like, what kind of nuts are you talking? So I described it to him in detail, and he was like, no, it's not normal. And then
Really?
he goes, yeah, well, he goes, it's much higher than average, but he goes,
Yeah.
just consider yourself lucky. He said it, though. He said it like, I've been trying to come like that for years. I dedicated my life to this. And you just get it naturally? And I was like, yeah.
That's fascinating.
I know.
I wonder if I don't want to get into the details.
What?
Do you think you have more swimmers than most?
No.
No.
I don't think it has anything to do with that.
It's just the amount of fluid around.
Yeah,
you.
I just have a great prostate.
Wow.
And I go, Rob. Yeah.
Did you sharpen your knife today?
You should know.
You did take a long shower. It was really long.
Yeah, I did.
Rob.
Guy's the grossest.
He's so nasty.
I don't like him at all.
You know what's all right, I'll get to it. Let's do this.
Yeah,
I have
let's do show
a
open.
proper show open
yeah.
clip. So we'll play that, and then we'll get back to this in a second, okay? Here we
The
go.
important issues.
Here we go with the important issues of our show. Here we go.
What I'm
Thanks
calling
for holding. This is Mike with the Scrub Elevator.
Mike,
How may I help you?
listen, just get me the fucking elevator fixed. That slut that was on the phone earlier, 16 Harbor Lock Road, Utica, New York, now.
Oh, shit.
This shit is big time!
Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Your mom in the fucking stand! Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura and
Christina Pajitsin. Christina Pajitsin.
Welcome to your mom's house.
There it is. Thank you, guys. We are live in West Palms Beach, Florida. So that guy was pretty pissed off.
Yes.
He's talking to an elevator manufacturing rep on the phone. I guess his elevator didn't get fixed when he wanted it to, so he just...
What I'm
Thanks
calling
for holding. This is Mike with Scrub Elevator.
Mike,
How may I help you?
listen, just get me the fucking elevator fixed. That slut that was on the phone earlier, 16 Harbor Lock Road, Utica, New York, now.
Did he say the slut?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Nobody ever says that. Like,
No,
get
it's-
that fucking slut that I was talking to. That's so crazy.
It's a tough call over the phone, too. How does
Yeah.
he know she's a slut?
Doesn't.
No.
But it's a good way to provoke.
It is,
See what
yes.
happens. Just
Slut.
poke a little bit. Hey, is that slut still there? And then they're like, excuse me.
Nobody likes that.
How
being
can
called a slut?
I mean, I guess your elevator not being fixed does piss you off. But
Yeah.
this level.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm
What was
so
the address?
fucking sick of this piece of shit I have to deal with you people. It's the worst elevator in the world. I'm going to throw it out and come and ram it up your fucking noses. Get him here now.
Jesus Christ.
You know what stands out to me the most about that is that he will shove it up your noses.
Right.
Like, to be that angry and the natural inclination to be, I'll shove up your fucking ass. He was like, stuff that fucking elevator up your nose.
Wow. Well,
It's
'cause
almost
when-
like he pulled his anger in for a moment.
Right, he didn't want to go blue.
Yeah. He
Which
was
is
like,
stupid.
that's too far.
Yeah, too far. But it probably would hurt more in your nose than your ass, right? What do you think?
It would hurt to have an elevator shoved in any orifice that
Yeah.
you have. But yeah, your nose, you definitely die
Yeah.
for sure. If I put an elevator up your nose,
Yeah.
yeah, that hurt so much.
You know, I keep thinking about the anima lady this week. Like, some clips stick to me. Yeah, I know, right? I keep thinking about
Oh.
her and how
Rain
dangerous.
Florence?
Rain.
Isn't that her name?
Yeah. How
Rain
do you
Florence.
put piss in your butt? Because
I can show you.
it would absorb the toxins. Like, you would die.
What really stood out to me about her, this lady gave herself a urine enema, was that,
Yeah,
here,
nasty.
let me bring it up. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
here we go.
She's so fucking sad, too. Oh,
Hello,
yeah.
everybody. Rain Florence. Today I'm going to do a urine enema for the first time.
For the first time. And you should
For the
see, like,
first time.
she's like, I'm going to see my dad for the first time, like that. Like, she's so touched
She's so touched.
that she's committing to this.
She's so skinny,
Today,
too. Oh, yeah,
during the day, I have collected my urine in
There's
this bowl.
A tub of it this much.
And I just poured 1 quart into my enema bucket right above me.
You pissed in a bucket, is what you're saying. And you're going to put it in your ass?
What happens to you that you get that nutty? Like, how does that switch flip where you're like, no, this is healthy?
She's a conspiracy theorist for sure.
Yeah.
She is, because I remember one of my, down here, I went to high school in Vero Beach, if you don't know, I'm around here. And I had one of my friends' moms was like, you can't trust doctors, like they'll fuck with you. And I'm like, what? And like when you're sick too, you know, I'd be like, I'm going to the doctor. She was like, that's stupid, only an idiot would go to the doctor.
Right.
And then she had all these alternative therapies, which I'm sure, like, I'm not saying that there's no alternative therapy that has, value, but if you keep embracing that only alternative works, then you end up putting your own piss in your ass, you know?
You're gonna die.
Yeah.
Because who was it? Who's dead? The computer guy?
Steve Jobs.
Yeah, he was alternative therapying.
He had pancreatic cancer, which is aggressive to begin with. It's not, high chance of beating it. And they found it early. And so they were like, we're going to take it out. And he was like, I'm going to eat fruit. And they were like,
right.
What? He's like, I fucking made these things. I'm eating fruit, all right? And so, and then the doctor's like, all right, he did make the shit that we're typing on, so. And then a few minutes later, he was like, oh, I fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. That is the equivalent of like, I'm going to get myself urine enemas, and I'm going to eat
but you're
lots
right.
of yogurt, and it'll kill
That's
the
what
cancer.
happens. This lady would 100%, if they were like, you have a brain tumor, we need to operate, she'd be like, I'm going to juggle this week and see what happens.
Okay, so I'm laying on my left side, and I'm just about to insert the nozzle right now. I like to take a couple deep breaths during this process. Okay.
She is so emotional about this. Like, she's like, which I understand. Like, again, you're putting your own piss in your ass.
It is crazy. It's so crazy to me. I love crazy.
I'm going to allow the urine to enter my colon.
Oh.
I'm going to try to hold it for about 5 minutes. Okay, I'm opening the clamp.
Girl, you nasty as hell.
Now.
Her face is in so much pain.
Ooh, oh my goodness.
Ooh. Hey.
Oh, I'm already noticing.
Yeah, what are you noticing?
It's so fucking crazy, dude. And she's laying
Opening
on her
the
back.
clamp again.
Okay.
The urine's flowing in.
Yay.
I'm having a little bit of leakage, and I don't know why. It's just leaking out. Just a little bit, though.
I wonder if you'd have that, you know?
Who?
If you'd have that
Leakage?
little leakage from your butthole. Yeah.
It wouldn't even be able to stay in there. You know, I don't know how people put stuff in their butts so easily. I mean,
Oh, you get used to it. You gotta.
just.
Some of our, I mean, I'm sure there's people in the audience like this. Some of our friends are like, oh yeah, like, you know, we butt fuck pretty regularly. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, maybe we're the squares, Tom. You know what I mean? Maybe
Yeah.
we should be giving ourselves pee enemas and fingering
Well,
ourselves.
we're talking about two different things, though, right?
What?
Butt fucking regularly and giving yourself a pee enema.
Yeah. But don't you have to, I mean, shouldn't you give yourself an enema before you have butt sex? Just for,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But strong performers do that.
It's very strong performers,
That's what they do. It's a courtesy, I'm assuming.
I think it's a courtesy to yourself.
Man.
It makes it easier.
It's wild.
I'm going to open the clamp one more time. Whoa.
Oh.
I'm starting to have
this
purple vision.
She's tripping out.
A
because
purple
there's
vision.
Toxins in her bloodstream.
I see 10,000 more people coming together in support of me.
It sounds like Trump at a Trump rally or something, right? Like,
That's
maybe
right.
that's why he has such a big ego. He's like, I'm putting piss in my ass every night. People love me. I can't help it.
Yeah. Do a
God.
Facebook Live of it. Yeah.
In support
Oh God, I can't watch her.
of me, Rain Florence.
See, she's saying her own name now.
Florence.
That's what's going on.
Who says
I'm
that?
opening the clamp again.
Oh boy.
Stop opening the clamp.
Wow.
Close the clamp.
Oh my goodness. I almost just want to cry.
So do I.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch you do this.
It's tough to watch.
I've been thinking about her all
Having
week. I can't do it anymore, Tom.
A little bit of sensation in my buttocks region. It might just be because the urine is a little bit cold.
That's not the only
Right.
reason you're feeling that way.
Let's move right along, Tom. Now,
Yeah.
interesting enough.
You've been thinking
I'm
about
done
her?
with her.
Okay. You brought her up.
I
was
did
trying to
because I've
hook
been
it up.
thinking about her. I feel bad. She's crazier. She's crazier than cat shit.
Okay.
So, what I've learned about you on this trip, it's very interesting. After 12 years of knowing you, I feel like I know almost everything.
Yeah.
Now, you are anorexic.
Yeah.
You can use.
I can use either hand. It's true.
Right. And. And what's neat about that talent is that sometimes I notice you sign with your left and it looks all retarded, like you'll be all.
Wait, what?
Like you look stupid when you do it, but it's cute. Like you.
Why do I look stupid?
Because it's not right. Like you shouldn't. It just
You should be
looks
right-handed?
Yeah, like when you sign your name. But it got me to thinking: what do
Yeah.
you do with either hand? Which hand do you wipe with? Because I'm not with you at those times.
Oh.
Very thought-provoking.
Yeah, I mean, all the things, it's like, it's automatic. Like, I'm just good at everything, but I do it. Like, the hand chooses it. Like, through the anorexia, it chooses itself. So, I write left-handed.
Right, and it looks stupid. See how
Yep,
dumb that looks?
looks dumb.
Look
I
at it.
brush
He's not
my
look-
teeth left-handed.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
I eat with a fork
Right,
left-handed.
I know that.
I throw a ball right-handed.
Didn't notice that.
And I prefer to jerk it right-handed.
Really?
I can do it with the other hand, but I prefer especially to finish with the right hand. You know, there's just like
Why is that?
there's
though?
just I know how to. Yeah.
Though that your subtle moves. And
Right.
Such. Yeah.
And especially for like that finishing. You know what I mean? Rounding third, I like to go back to the like I can go left. I'm like up, and then it goes to the right hand. You know. So I do that, and I definitely wipe right-handed.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think higher skill level things are right-handed.
Wait a minute, but you write with your left. That's quite possibly the highest skill.
Nah. Throw a football, man, right-handed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Throw a baseball. I shoot right-handed.
Yeah.
Golf right-handed.
Wow.
Not that I do that regularly.
No,
but
you're not a golfer.
I didn't know all this about you.
these are all new things.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I like learning.
We
new
should
stuff.
go out to dinner sometime.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
tell you I'll tell you a bunch of stuff. If you wanna find out.
I've also been watching.
Wait, do you do everything right-handed?
Yes.
Everything.
Yeah, I have known you. This is useless.
Why don't you donate it? Why don't you give it
Donate
away?
it. I should. Even when I do Pilates and stuff, the left side is terrible. It's wonky. It's weaker. I'm totally right dominant. You know.
Yeah.
This is talent. It's just being strong and stuff.
Okay.
But back to you. So I've noticed this week, because we spent a lot of time together.
Yeah.
We've been on vacation here. You really savor your body functions. Like, more than anybody I know. Like, you'll sneeze. Like, you do this annoying thing where you sneeze like 3 times in a row. Like, it's clearly for attention by the 3rd time. You have to look at the light to get it
Yeah.
out. That's the worst.
I always look for the light. Hold on.
Yeah.
And if you say bless you before I sneeze, I'll knock you the fuck out. Because it will fuck with me. It makes me so upset when you're
Why?
like on the edge, you're like, ha, and someone's like, bless you. I'm like, fuck you! Fuck you! I don't know, it goes away.
Yeah, because you need total focus. Like
Yeah.
when I see you doing your.
That doesn't, I don't feel like that's what I look like.
I have to stop and let you do your retarded face, and then you sneeze in 3s, and then after you'll be like, "Oh, that was such a good sneeze."
I like how it feels. Don't you like that feeling?
No.
Right?
I don't.
It's a little pleasure. It's not like I'm not
I don't
saying
care.
it's
Like, I'm indifferent.
But like if you have like 3 or more in a row and you have that momentary buzz from it, you're like, whoa. It feels good.
Feels good.
I like it.
But you savor like
Yeah.
you'll be like, that was a good cough, or that was a good shit, or that
Yeah.
that was such a good shit. Like, I don't really enjoy shitting. I just like the
Or I'll
relief from
Q-tip,
the pain.
like clean my
yeah,
ear.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
And I'm
though.
like, oh God, it feels so fucking good right now.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's disgusting. It's that girl. Oh. That's what you sound
Well, your
like.
Q-tips look like someone dipped them in orange paint when they get out. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. We got a lot of wax. It's hereditary. Yeah. That's what my dad told me.
I know.
I was like,
I
oh,
know.
dude, I got a lot of wax. He's like, yeah, it's genetic. Like all excited. I'm like, it couldn't be a vertical leap. It had to be fucking earwax. Sweet.
It's genetic.
What really cool genes you got passed down.
Yeah, but you do like them more than anyone else.
Yeah,
It's very
that's true.
cute.
All right. Do you want to go back to this or no? Listen with this. No, you don't like that?
Next,
You don't like elevator guy? All right. We're done with elevator guy. The fucking lady. Ended it. So, Christina, it says, I was listening to episode 409 this morning. Noticed an audio issue.
Okay, here we go.
At 3:36, an awful sound filled my headphones. And it's you.
Thank you.
You sneezing, it says?
Oh,
Let's
stop.
see. You have the fucking balls to talk about my sneezing? The fuck, man?
But that was so charming. It was like a little doe, like a baby.
That's hideous.
Maybe that's why I don't enjoy them. They're not pretty.
Oh, man.
God,
Someone
that was
said it affected
horrible.
me emotionally and still have not recovered. Also,
was horrible.
Yeah. At 15:08, there was a sound of what I think was a touched individual attempting to sing. It was deeply disturbing,
Okay.
and hope it was just an equipment issue that can be fixed. And then it says, click here to hear it. Here's this one.
You know where you are?
Yeah.
You in the jungle, baby?
Babe.
You know where you are?
Yeah.
You in the jungle, baby?
Wow.
That sneeze is terrible. By the way, that's called a perfect impression. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a huge GNR fan, guys.
Let's see. You can't take your headphones off now, can you?
You guys are horrible, all of you.
You are fucked now.
No. You guys are all rotten, all of you.
Oh.
You're terrible. You're the worst. Don't do it again.
So,
No, don't do it again.
don't do it again?
No, don't do barf things.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys, let's get to some YMH business. First of all, a lot of people have been writing in about this very important debate that's been raging on in the Your Mom's House community, and that is whether or not shits push the fart out.
Wow.
Yeah, very
Thank
divisive.
you. Finally, someone is addressing real issues. So.
This came in from Zachary.
Yeah.
Hey, Hitlers, I've been thinking about your... I know, it's so funny.
God damn it with
Yeah.
the Hitlers.
It's every one of them starts, hey, Hitlers.
I know.
Okay. Hey, Hitlers, I've been thinking about your fart and shit situation. And he writes, honestly, I'm deeply offended. Who are we to apply socially constructed roles to shits and farts? Maybe some farts push out shits and some shits push out farts. You excrement normative binary standards should be cast aside, and we should just accept that farts and shits are fluid. Anyway, I hope you can get rid of your cis-normative constructs and see the light. Keep it high and tight. Thank you, Zach. Well, thank you,
Wow,
Zach.
that's a really...
Good stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's really interesting.
Well, did you want to read something, Tommy?
Yeah, which one? The next one?
Well, no. Yeah, on this topic, I'm saying.
Well, oh my God. Good job, young Jedi. That was great. I mean, no, once a listener brought it to my attention,
Yeah.
I was totally blown away.
Yeah.
You had me believing farts push the shit out for years. And
That's
it's
what my
not
mother
true.
taught me.
Yeah, it's not true.
That's what my mother taught me.
If farts push the shit out,
Yeah.
when shit was done, there'd be so many farts after it.
Push the shit out. When
Yeah.
shit was out, there'd be farts. Not necessarily so, Tom.
Shits push the farts out.
Right. So then there should be farts at the end of the shit, is what you're saying.
If farts push the shit out, but we're going
Right.
the other way on it. Do you even understand this? This is high level stuff.
No, I know. Philosophically speaking. Well, I had an epiphany on this very topic as we've been spending time here in Palm Beach, is that I farted the other day, and I kept farting and farting and farting and farting with no shit.
Okay.
And I thought to myself, can't we have farts for the sake of having them? Why?
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Why must all farts have purpose or utility?
You went really philosophical
Thank
on that.
you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like this capitalistic notion that everything has to have a fucking utility attached to it.
You really-
What if farts are just for fart's sake, like art? For aesthetic enjoyment. There's no usefulness to them.
Yeah, you're opening my whole mind up again.
Thank you.
It's really interesting stuff.
I thought it was. Thanks,
That's
bro.
super deep, bro.
Thanks, guys.
Here's a,
All right.
a thought provoker that's
Yeah.
also foul. It says, "Sup, Kane? I was sitting in bed after a night at the bars, and my girlfriend was vomiting in the bathroom right next to my bedroom
Nope.
after one too many adult beverages.
Nope.
That's when something amazing happened. At the same moment, while she barfed and made a sound only Christianza could love, she farted. Which raises the question, what do you call it when you puke and fart at the same time? Keep it high and tight and Polly and by. Sincerely, Hot Cocoa." Whoa. What, do you have a name for that?
No. That is a thought provoker, though.
Puke and
definitely.
fart?
Puke and fart. I feel like those two go hand in hand because you've had food poisoning.
Yeah. And if you barf and fart, it could be a Bart, I guess. I would just call it a Bert and leave it at that, you know? Yeah.
Well done, Tom.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you're right. Let's leave it at that.
Yep.
Here's another thought provoker that came in. I really like this one. Okay. Are you ready, guys?
Yeah.
This is from Gerald. He writes, "Can retarded people vote?"
Whoa. That's such a good question.
It kind of is.
It's mean, and you go like, come on.
Yeah.
But then like a few seconds later, you're like, that's a good question. Like,
Right.
right?
Right.
The answer is
They
yes?
can?
Wait.
How do you know?
How do you know? Wait, what? About retarded people voting? Uh-huh. He was voting? Yeah, because they can't be like, dude, not you. Like, you can't. You go to vote, and they're like, no. You're like, I can't vote? No. That's true. Someone helped him
wow.
sign?
Well, now wait a minute. That's a physical disability, but he was mentally disabled as well. Okay.
Yeah, but what if he was like, you know. Like, what if you see him and you're like, this guy doesn't know what day it is, you know? Like, I'm serious. Like, can that guy? He cannot? How do you know this, though? What?
Oh!
You retarded?
Well, that is
Retarded.
interesting, and
Retarded.
I wonder. Can retarded? They can't drive, clearly.
They can drive.
Oh,
Yes, they can. We
shit.
learned that. As long as you
right,
can
right.
pass the driving test.
Well,
You can
there's-
show up fucking drooling and No, it's true. And if you pass the test, they're like, you passed the test. Like, but I'm saying for voting, it's your constitutional right. You're 18.
That's true. You have to be
can go
18
vote.
and American. That's the only two prerequisites.
I think you would have to be just beyond, like, they would have to be like, no. Like, you know, like you're just like, ah. Like if you can't find your way in the booth, then maybe they can go like, you definitely can't vote. But
so wild.
if you're like, I like orange,
Whoa.
and then what? What? That's not crazy. I'm an actor.
That was
so
I'm so offended. I can't.
Watch this. I
okay.
Do top dogs. I'd go retarded.
oh yeah.
That's
forgot.
my favorite.
Where is that
Oh
one?
yeah,
I think
I'd go
that's here.
retarded.
I'd go retarded.
Yeah, I'd go retarded. Yeah.
That's the best. All right.
I'd rather be retarded.
Do you want to
so
read
mean.
this one? This is another thought
sorry.
provoker.
Let's see. This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Hitler. God damn it.
I
They're
know.
all...
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Do you guys think deaf people are more grossed out by farts than non-deaf people? That's a good question, though.
Hear him out. Yeah. Hear him out.
I look at it like this. Their other senses are heightened, just like blind people, including the smells. But add into the mix, they can't hear them. A silent but deadly is always worse because it sneaks up on you. Basically, their whole life is nothing but silent but deadly.
Wow.
That's from Kevin. Kevin, you're a goddamn Rhodes Scholar. And that is true because every time it could be like super loud and you'd be like, "What the fuck, man?" Yeah,
Well,
it would just kick you.
It's the warning, so you can brace
Right.
yourself. So when the expectation is met, then
That's true. Yeah.
You're
It's always a surprise.
yeah.
Let's talk about death.
Sure.
So Jerry Lewis died.
Yes.
He was Christina's
Yeah.
not a fan. He was
Why,
nine-
lady?
Speaking of retarded, that was his whole thing, right?
That is true. His whole thing was acting retarded. Funny retarded.
Big teeth and the
He-
big glasses. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
He basically locked down retarded. I mean
Yeah.
this is him. That's Jerry Lewis. If you didn't know. And he died, and they did this thing, the Hollywood Reporter, it's really big in LA, the trades, right? Like the industry news, and Hollywood Reporter's definitely one of the biggest. They did a special interview where they were interviewing people that are still working in Hollywood over 90 years old.
Why?
And
Why are you
Because
working?
just to be like, well, that's what they wanted to know. They're like, why are you doing it?
Yeah. Stop.
And
just relax.
But I mean, they were
You're
also
90.
celebrating them. They're like, you're old as fuck, and you're still entertaining people. And it's pretty, it's probably, it's a
Yeah.
cool thing. Hollywood Reporter calls you, you work in Hollywood, it's a big deal. They go to his house, he allows them into his house, they set up for an interview that's gonna be in print, but also to air online. And he was such a dick. And it's kind of hilarious, but like, he just was like, it's like, why would you even say yes to the interview?
That's the thing is that he was notorious.
Yeah, they
for
didn't
having
just
a bad,
show up. They weren't like, you want to do an interview
Right.
now?
No, and he had a bad reputation for being really grumpy towards the end of his life. So
Yeah,
this is pretty funny.
This is pretty good.
We're doing a feature on people who are still working in their 90s. Have you ever thought about retiring?
Why?
Was there never a moment that you thought it might be time to retire, or you would want?
Why?
So imagine being in the interview and be like, oh my God. Like,
You come from a generation a little older, and I think of Bob Hope, George Burns.
I like that he tells a
Yeah.
91-year-old
Yeah.
guy, you come from a generation a little older.
Yeah, no shit.
Sinatra, people you knew, many of whom didn't want to or never retired either. Do you see similarities with them?
None.
None? What do you think drives people like you and them to want to keep
Such
working?
a dick.
Because we do it well.
Okay. Shit. What a dick.
Wait, this is
man.
even better. This is great. Hold on.
What's different about performing now for you than say 20 years ago? How is it different for you?
It isn't.
What an inspiring interview, huh? It isn't.
Hey, hold on. Here's another one.
Have you
What an
made
asshole.
any?
How do you keep the material
any
fresh?
concessions to being, older in your performing, or does it? How do you keep the material fresh for yourself?
By working at it.
So then, if you're this guy, you're like, oh my god. So then he goes like, because you're basically wanting him to just talk more, not give you one word answer. So he's like, well, here's one I know factually. You'll have to give me a different answer. He asks him, how is Vegas different now than when you started working there 50 plus years ago, right?
A million
Which
years
is
How is Vegas different?
Totally different
for you than when you first came here. When was the first time you performed in Vegas?
1947.
Sorry,
Well,
70
can you
years
tell me
ago.
what
Holy
Vegas was
shit.
like when you first showed up?
It's not. It's the same.
It's the same.
Exactly the same.
Exactly the same. It's totally not. There were 2 hotels, you lying dick.
He's so dismissive. Why do the interview if you're not even going to answer the guy? It's so weird. Oh, yeah.
Like
He
what
looks
what
like
is it about
shit,
Vegas
too. I
that
wish
you
you could
like,
see
or
that.
what is it about?
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
how would you describe the place?
Doesn't even
Like when you
answer.
show up in 1947, what was it? It wasn't a little bit of a dusty cow town. It was. What was it? What was it like?
A dusty cow town.
Well, thanks for the interview, Jerry.
Here's a supercut of his answers.
Why? Why? None, because we do it well. It isn't, not at all. By working at it. Anyone that's 90 does. No, 1947. It's not. It's the same. Exactly the same. A dusty cow town. No.
You asshole.
Total asshole.
I have to admit, I think that's the funniest shit he's ever done.
Absolutely.
I feel like at 91, I would give the same interview, you know?
Well, that's the thing is like once your face starts melting off of your skull, you know what I mean? Like, that's when you go behind closed doors and just retire.
Yeah.
You know, just give it up. Your ego. The guy is such a fucking egocentric.
Yeah.
Why are you torturing people with your existence at that point? You know what I mean? Just go away and die like the rest of us.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Is that too dark? He's
Do you
fucking
know
9. It's too old.
How,
90's too old.
Do you know where blue jeans came from? Do you know about this?
During the 1950s, young America discovered blue jeans, and the industry exploded in the United States.
It's a hidden puke clip. I had you looking over here. Boom.
You're the worst. You know. Pull your beard.
Ow! That fucking hurt. That was mean. That really hurt, actually. That really
Terrible,
hurt.
man.
That hurt.
You're the Jerry Lewis. What's that?
That was a dry heave.
Oh, God, you're terrible. All right, here's another thought provoker. So there's no more barf clips. When food goes right through you, is it the meal you just ate or a prior one being pushed out?
That's a good question. I don't see how it could be the meal you just ate. It can't be.
But it feels like it is.
Yeah, it's
That's
an
the
illusion.
problem.
Yeah.
But maybe it's pushing the bad food out that you had earlier, and that's what's cleaning you out, right?
Yeah, it's
The meal that was in you.
I mean, you're getting into medical stuff now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Huh? It's making space. Wow. That's what it is.
There's the
So
doctor
it's
right
yesterday's
there.
meal.
Fucking stomach's like, fucking get out of here. And yeah.
Yeah. You also knew the retarded question too. That's the fucking expert of West Palm Beach, huh? All right.
You want to do a master of accents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, totes.
Okay, so this came in. Let's see what this is here. This is I have like a fucking goddamn gnat. All right. So this is Scottish. Woof.
Oh boy, that's a toughie.
This couple is on the Jeremy Kyle show confronting each other about cheating.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's see if you guys can figure out what's being
When
said.
I slept with somebody else, I tell her that.
But it's there, it's there.
You know
But did I dare you apart from that, did I?
That was English, just so you know.
No, like apartheid, like that I heard.
It did.
Apartheid is bad.
You did. Wait, but so good. Now you're going to say, see when you finally get the balls to admit it, you're going to
Right?
say one or two lasses.
Did you hear that too?
It's not.
That sounded like
I
good.
know what you thought it
Yeah.
was.
Good N-word.
No.
Yeah,
It's
big
not.
word.
It sounds like it.
I heard big words too. She heard.
It's clear. It's clear. No, I'll keep it. Definitely your daughter will see when she's. I dare honestly. And do you know what? What's the point?
I heard you know what?
Yeah.
And she said
Honestly.
it's clear. She said it's clear. She definitely said
It's clear. It's clear. No, I'll
it's clear. Something.
keep it. Definitely your daughter will see when she's. I dare honestly. And do you know what? What's the point?
Obviously. She said obviously. Oh, honestly. Okay. You fucking show-offs. And then here's the last
And
one.
going about, it was only one. It was only one. What did I?
Man, I didn't want to talk to you.
Okay. So
It's so crazy.
let's go back to the one where everyone thought they heard something. Because I have the clip here. Okay, so I know it. I
We
know
have a
exactly.
translation.
I have
Okay,
a
let's hear it
translation.
one more time and then we'll.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
And go ahead.
You did. Wait, but so good. Now you're going to say, see when you finally get the balls to admit it, you're going to say one or two lasses.
That's good. Blanker
You
conversation.
did.
You did.
So that, by the way, that the beginning is she's saying you did. She's saying you did. That's how heavy the Scottish accent is.
You did.
That's you did.
You did.
And then, oh man,
Wait, but so good. Now you're going to say, see when you finally get the balls.
The
not.
N-word
It's not.
conversation is
It's
what
not.
she said.
she's saying.
The N-word conversation.
So now you're going to say, see, when you finally get the balls to admit it, you're going to say one or two lassies. That's what the whole thing. That's what she says. I swear to you.
What?
Yes, it is.
She's racist.
You did. Wait, but so good. Now you're going to say, see when you finally get the balls to admit it, you're going to say one or two lasses.
I heard
That's
lassies.
what she says.
I thought the lassies.
Is somebody here Scottish? Do you not think she's saying that? You think the translation's wrong?
She says the N-word conversation was
No,
good.
she doesn't.
No, I don't know.
she
I'm
doesn't.
sure the translation's accurate. I just don't, that's crazy. That's crazy that is English, man.
That's English.
Damn.
That is English.
When I slept with somebody else, I tell her that.
But
When
it's
she
there.
did it, she
It's
lied.
there.
You know
But
her.
did I dare you apart from that?
That's terrible.
He says, when I slept with someone else, he does. He says, when I slept with someone else, I told her. When she did it, she lied for a year and a half. That's that's right here.
When I slept with somebody else, I tell her that.
But
When
it's
she did
there.
it, she
It's
lied.
there.
You know
But
her.
did I dare?
These are our
fucking
fucking
crazy.
brothers and sisters, guys.
Yep.
All right, that was a horrific failure.
That was bad. All right. You know what I've been noticing on this vacay, Daddy?
What?
Is vacation dads, the Poppy, sorry, I'm in Florida, I forgot. There's a specific there's a specific type of vacation dad I've been seeing where they're always shirtless, right, in their boxer whatever swim trunks, and then they have the hard booze belly. There's
Yeah.
that guy.
That's-
But then dad bod, right? It's hard, but then I saw they have like the rib cage shows and a fat belly, which I feel like it should be either or, but not both.
It's a good
Like,
observation.
How do you have a fat belly and the rib cage show?
That's stage 3 cancer, actually. That's no, that's
totality.
that. Oh yeah, we didn't
even talk about
Oh
eclipse.
man, the eclipse. Oh my God. Prominences.
How many of you did that guy's voice during the eclipse? That was so fun.
It was great, right?
We did it the whole time. Totality.
He was so excited
Prominences.
about it. Yeah.
Totality!
That was the best.
Yeah, that was great.
God, dads love that.
They do. That dad bod.
Prominences!
That's hard to achieve. You got to go hard for years to get that special
Hard,
dad bod.
yeah.
Yeah, for where the ribs and the big hard hoochie. That shit's rough, man.
You're
You got to
dying.
like
I think
really
you're
booze it up. Definitely 6 days a week. And like you still somehow stay active. So you have the hard gut and you're like, I'm doing all right. I got the ribs on the side. It's a Florida bod. It's a Florida dad bod.
It is a Florida dad bod, yeah.
Totally.
And what I've noticed is on every beach, whether it's,
It's like a Florida Keys bod. You know? Yeah.
But I noticed like in South Beach or here, there's always the guy who looks like a piece of fucking beef jerky. Skinny guy with his dog rib showing.
Yeah.
Leather skin, like charcoal.
And he can't
from
get enough.
Sun,
Every day he's like, more. Yeah. Yeah. That is a Florida guy, too. It's such a Florida guy.
But then they're athletic, like they run all day or something. You're like, what are you doing? You just want to die, like you're trying to kill yourself.
The sun worshippers, man. You know what else is
And
you see it in the
skinny.
South. You were pointing out, you're like, look how this dipshit is dressed.
My God,
See, I'm used to seeing this from growing up here. But so we're at the hotel and this guy has on like pink khaki style, like pink shorts with a belt and then a tucked in button-down collar. Like he looks like a frat guy
rapist
going to the game.
It's a douchebag
And
rapist
she's like,
look.
"What the fuck is that guy wearing?"
Yeah.
And I go, "Oh yeah, that's like the southern preppy look. You know what I mean?"
Yeah.
And I go, "Yeah, I hate him so much too." And she's like, "Who dresses like that?" I'm like 18 million people.
Well, because seriously, in LA, if I saw a fucking dude wearing like pink khaki shorts, a brown braided belt, and then like a polo collar, and then tan topsiders with no socks.
I know you'd be like, "This dude's about to get beat to death right now."
Like that motherfucker would be dead. Like there's no way you would survive.
But it's
LA.
like automatic, right? You see that guy doesn't. You don't even
he's a
blink when you
fucking-
see that guy. You're like, "Fuck that guy," but he's like a preppy douchebag.
Yeah, he's a douchebag. It's a douchebag.
He's got the Brooks Brothers look.
Yeah, fuck the Brooks Brothers.
Yeah.
You're gonna like the way you look. Is that them?
No, that's Men's Warehouse. You're gonna like the way you look, Brooks Brothers.
Well, what's Brooks Brothers saying?
I love how much you don't know that.
I don't give a fuck. I have no capacity for, I don't fucking care. That Brooks Brother, that is some southern shit, though. We don't have that in L.A. No fucking way would a guy wear like a lime tuxedo. What is that called? A seersucker suit, too?
Oh,
like
the
those
seersuckers,
fucking
like this.
things?
Yeah, that's super southern. Yeah, that's
Dude,
you see
never
that
in
in like
LA.
Georgia,
Never,
Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carolinas.
Nerds.
Racist places.
Right.
Yeah. It's like
Right.
it's an outfit that says I might be racist.
Right. The plantation.
Yeah.
outfit.
You get the suit, you get the tiki torch, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Now
Tiki torch.
got the whole outfit, man.
Tiki torch. All right. Should
Half
we
those
do-
guys were prepped out. They were like
Yes.
wearing collared shirts.
They went to Brooks Brothers.
Yeah, they did. And they're like, I like the way I look. I'm gonna go out.
You're smart, but
All sales are final. Yeah.
Should we do our special
Oh
segment?
yeah. Also, you want to get that twin thing came in. We've been really asking great questions about twin
You
dicks.
read it. You read it.
Yeah.
Most important.
Are there any twins here? No twins. It's like almost 500 people. Sorry. Like, you represent the twins that aren't here. They didn't want to come? These guys are actually twins, and they're talking about it.
He couldn't get inside. She was too tight. Yeah.
And so you stepped in?
Yeah,
Do you have a smaller penis? Is that why?
No, he had another girl.
I didn't understand that.
Yeah, is this
but
a
they're
master
twins.
of accents or a fucking? Oh.
No, they're twins. So, but
That's
here's what the guy
weird.
says. This is what he gets to. So this lady's interviewing these two twins. One of them basically says that a guy had trouble with the girl she was with, and then he explains.
Okay.
They were friends.
I thought it was like you couldn't fit inside, so he called you in because you have a narrower penis, and he was like, it's okay.
We got everything. It's the same. Yeah, we're twins.
You the same?
Everything is the same. Everything is identical.
Everything's identical. So
From
that's
the fucking
another
eyebrows.
a case that their dicks are the same.
Exactly the same.
I'm beginning to lean towards that as
Yeah.
the solution to this thought provoker. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's compelling shit. ABC's going to do a
compelling.
profile next week.
Very, very. All right, let's do some. Do you want to do filler ups?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do it. We need our scene.
Okay, here we go.
Special theme. So stupid. I like this. It reminds me of like roller skating, in 7th grade.
Okay. So for filler up, sealer shut, we're doing today a Your Mom's House edition of filler up, sealer shut, meaning that we're going to discuss people that have been featured on the show. So first we have the ladies, okay? So would you rather fill up and seal shut Rain Florence?
Today,
Okay.
during the day, I have collected my urine in this.
We know her now. Yeah.
Okay. So you
She's
know
so
who that
crazy.
is.
She's so crazy.
Or would you rather fill up and seal shut?
Come down later for moose soup.
I think we've spoken. The tribe has spoken.
What do you think?
I mean, if I have to choose, I cannot.
But really think about it, though.
I know I am. Here's Rain Florence. She's gonna be all weird and.
Oh, she's going to cry.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, that's true. She is filled up with piss, so...
I feel like the moose soup lady is a real PIG in the
Yeah.
sense of it. Like,
She is a savage animal.
yeah.
Like, Rain's going to be like, I want you to connect with me
I don't want
first."
to connect, yeah. She's going to cry and feelings
Yeah.
and all that
Like,
shit, yeah.
I'm ready to make love now.
I don't want
right?
that.
And Moose Soup Lady's going to be like, fucking just slam it in there. Don't
Yeah.
give a shit. Yeah.
Moose soup lady would take your head and just force it in between her legs.
Yep.
And you
Come down later for moose soup.
and you'd have to eat her box. Like she won't let you out.
OMG.
You'd have to eat all her moose soup before you
Ooh.
get out of that.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna go.
I
for
bet
moose soup.
at least if you were eating her out, she'd be super complimentary, you know?
The moose soup.
Fuck! You guys are doing good.
Yeah.
Fuck! She'd be so much fun. I feel like the moose soup lady's a party.
Yeah.
And Rain is like a serious bummer.
It'd be a downer.
Yeah. I'm all moose soup.
But
dude. I'm all in.
it actually depends what mood you're in. If you want to get fucking wild, you go moose soup all the way.
Yeah.
If you want to like really take your if you want to have like an emotional
emo,
connection, then Rain is like pee in my butt now, you know, and just depends what you like. Let's ask the audience, who here would rather make sweet love multiple times to Rain Florence, the urine therapy lady?
Few weirdos
And
in the back.
who would take the moose soup lady?
Wow.
You guys are fucking pigs, man.
Wow.
You guys are doing good.
Dale
All right.
huevos all around. Dale.
Dale huevo. Holy shit. Okay. So now we have this other one. Okay.
Oh,
so
shit. Yeah.
No, yeah. Now it's the men. Because I'm with them. I'm going moose soup.
Yeah,
I'm just going
she's
to fucking
party,
party.
dude. Moose soup's
Yeah,
such
because
a party.
also, she drinks. You just give me a handle of whiskey and I'll fucking do it.
Yeah.
You just get through it.
She's a serious pig.
Okay. So here are your guys.
Oh
Okay.
boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Yeah. Somebody's like, ugh. It's guys
have
that have
already,
been
I
featured
know.
on this podcast, so it's not going to be good. So, would you rather fuck? Would you rather be filled up and sealed shut by this man?
Rob.
Never.
Who is a
Never.
master of sharpening his sword?
50 time. 50
Or would you rather
50 time.
have sex with this man?
Oh, the story that this road tells.
It's not gonna be. I mean, close your eyes. Wait, close your eyes. Are you ready? Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Okay.
All right. So there's kisses on your neck, and then.
Oh! 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 Oh!
He makes that noise from a fucking highway. Imagine if he's up inside of you. Just pumping over and over.
All right. Well, here's the thing. The rub guy is so fucking creepy. I can't even.
What?
I'm so not into
But
him.
he's a master of lovemaking.
I know that doesn't matter.
50.
Here's why I don't like him. He'll take longer because he's mastered his circumstances, right? His circumscription. How do you say, asshole?
Massage the testicle.
We found old videos of him.
Yeah, you
like,
just want to see this?
Like, I don't know, 30 plus years old. Still, he was talking about your dick and your balls then. Like, he hasn't wavered at all.
Man, when you finish the kidney, massage the testicle. Okay? Testicle is an incredible factory producing a lot of sexual energy.
This is from the 70s.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but back to this story. Okay.
Rob.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really interesting one to think about. So you have a guy who, for 50 years, he's just been like touching his dick, talking about his dick, talking about sex. So maybe it'd be like the most mind-blowing sexual experience you could ever have.
It's never gonna be.
Why? He's such an expert.
Dude, it's
his
so
knife
gnarly.
is so sharp.
Okay, look. I mean, woman to woman. Like, all these scenarios are about getting in and getting out, right? So in my mind, it's like, I'm going to get in there, and I'm going to let the Trans-Canada dad, he's going to be so stoked. Dude, he's never had a mouth on his penis ever. This will be the first time any woman's ever tugged his nuts, and he's going to love it. And I'm going to make this guy's life, dude, the Trans-Canada Highway day.
Okay.
That's how you see it too?
Yeah.
Just
Get
like
in,
get in,
get
get
out.
But what about,
Right.
that's the thing, in this scenario, what's supposed to be happening is these guys are going to town for like hours. So you can't really think of it as in and out. Maybe.
She's got a good point. Wait, hold on. The lady in the front just said the rub guy is going to be counting out like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to have to hear this asshole count.
That was racist, the way you did that.
Why
was
was
racist.
that racist? I was doing an impression.
So.
Yeah, that's how he does it. 50 time, and then he'll go 50 time, 50 time, 50 time. You know, turn, internal
Could be good.
orgasm. That guy's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
But as a woman, you can just close your eyes and like
But here,
just
wait.
let
But
him
think
get
of it.
excited.
Let
and
me propose this to you.
Sure,
though.
go ahead.
Your scenario, what you're saying makes sense if you're like the idea is to get in and out. But
Yeah.
what if in this scenario that we're proposing,
Yeah.
you have to spend an hour
Ay
with the
vey,
person?
shit.
Would you rather have the rub
Okay.
guy who's like, I make you come fast, hard,
No,
like,
no.
or
It's Trans-Canada Highway.
that guy?
It's that
For an
guy.
hour.
Yes. You know why? Because I'll give him a thimble full of whiskey, which he's never had in his life. And he'll go crazy. He's like, this is crazy. And it'll be so much fun for him. I would do it for him.
Oh, the story that this road tells.
I would fuck the rub guy.
Of course.
Dude, that guy's gonna open your mind up. You'd be like, I've never even felt that in my balls before. And he'll be like, I know, I'm the master of
I'm
this
the
shit.
rub guy.
I'm the rub guy.
All right, let's take a poll. Who here is gonna go for the rub guy?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. What about the Trans Canada Highway? Thank you. Give me my reward. Thank you.
Hell yeah!
Thank you. Where's that from? Give me my reward.
Give me my reward.
What is she
That's, a porn clip.
The cum sprinkler. The cum dog. Yeah. That's an old one.
It's really gross, guys.
Yeah.
I want to see all the cum on my face so I can lick it off. Oh, yeah. Make sure it's a lot. I want a lot of cum.
Okay. It's so stupid.
It's very dumb.
All right.
Yeah. I need some more.
It's pretty long, too.
Yeah, it's thick. Thank you.
There you go. What
All
else
right,
is there?
ready?
Is there anything else?
I want to do Would You Rathers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would you rathers? Let me see. What do I
I
have?
have to pee so bad. Open
Oh.
your mouth. You guys
Here
all
you
have
go.
to pee. We all have to pee.
Drink the top layer. Permanent itchy asshole. It's time to play with real sexual.
Put it in your ass.
It's time to play with snotty-filled toilet paper.
That was so fucking
two
funny.
dirty homeless men. It's time to wipe my butt with your mucus. Homeless jars. I've been to have sex with your sister. Take it in the face. Vinegar strokes. The grandmother walks in on you masturbating. Never have another orgasm. It's time to play. Would you rather? It's time to play. It's time to play. Would you rather?
All right.
All right. I'll say this before we get started with Would You Rathers. You have a gift for these. You really do.
Thank you.
You've come up with
Thank
some of the
you.
best ones ever.
Thank you. It's
and they
suffering.
come out of you like that. It's amazing.
Thank you. It's because
So-
I understand suffering and I feel like I like what is misery.
You're the Would
know
You
what I
Rather
mean? I
champ,
really
for
get
sure.
it. Thank you. Now,
Um,
guys, please, let's go. Okay. Would you rather?
Yeah.
I like. Would you rather wear a fart helmet?
What's a fart helmet?
It's my own design. So, a fart helmet it's a tube that's hooked up to your butthole, and then it's connected to like a space helmet, like what you wear.
Like a mask.
Yeah.
So a fart mask?
Oh, they did? Okay. So, but every fart, it's in your face, and you're smelling it all day.
So you're smelling your own farts all day.
All day.
But-
or,
okay.
or you pee in a mason jar, but you carry it with you everywhere, and you're like,
And you have to
talk about it.
You have to talk about it.
Like, a mason jar.
So like you meet people, you're like, this is my urine. I believe in keeping all of it. I can get you a jar if you would like
Right.
and introduce you to the lifestyle.
Right.
Or just smell your own fart with a mask on.
Right.
Do you realize
But-
that, like, as crazy as you look to people when you're like, this is my urine, if you walk into the bank with your fart mask on,
Right.
it's just they're pressing the button under the desk immediately, right?
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying is that either scenario is a life ruiner. You know.
No,
like-
they definitely ruin your life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's.
You're gonna
How do
have
you
to
come up with
explain.
these?
I just think about what would be the most horrible shit in the world.
Yeah.
Like a fart helmet. It's a
It's a mask.
Right. It's hard to perform. It's hard to go
Hard to
on
perform?
dates.
Your stand-up career is over. Like, you can't call the club. Make sure you have the mic inside my mask so I don't miss any farts while I'm up there. No. They won't hook you up with that.
Yeah.
But you could put your urine mason
Right.
jar down.
Well, then that disqualifies you from a lot. Like, imagine having to do Conan, and then you're like,
And he's like, "What's
He's
that,
like, "What's that?"
Tom?"
Yeah,
and then I
you're like-
tell him, and he's like, "We'll be right back." It's like,
well, interesting. You should ask. Yeah.
Yeah.
I started
I
urinating
put it on
in
his
this
desk.
mason jar. Yeah. That's the thing. Your life is ruined.
it's pretty awful. But I still think you have some chance. You know, like some people would not notice your mason jar. Some people would be like, "Okay," and kind of, you know what I mean, kind of move
Yeah.
on. I think you have to go mason jar. A fart mask is 100%. You should have tinfoil on your head too. Like you can't.
It's
No
a
one's
fart
gonna talk
helmet,
to you.
But I call it a fart helmet.
But you say helmet, but you're describing a mask.
Right.
It's over your face is concealed, and then when people are like, "Are you scared about the apocalypse?" You're like, "No, I have a fart tube going from my ass to my mouth," and they're like, "I'll see you later," and then they just walk away.
Yeah.
So 100% mason jar.
Yeah, I'll take the mason jar too.
It's apple exactly.
right.
You have a story, and then they're like, "Can I have
No,
something?"
but
You're
you
like,
have
"Go
to
ahead."
come clean.
So
The essence of it is you have to tell people, like, I've decided to do this thing.
I collect my urine.
Yeah, you have to. That's the craziness of it.
And then I go, "Have you ever had a urine enema?" And then they're like,
You have to preach the gospel
"Sir,
of
the
your mason
exit's
jar.
over there, if you don't mind."
Yeah. All right. What do you got? I'm gonna take the mason jar too.
Mason jar.
Yeah. Okay. Clap for mason
Who
jar.
wants a mason jar? Yeah.
And the fart helmet.
Wow, there's some nasty ass
I
girls in
wasn't-
the crowd. How could you what? You like your own brand, but your job is over. There's no way your boss is like, "It's cool. You work from home." Are you in a relationship?
You're married. You're
Are you single? What? Yeah, that could be your career if you're like, "I wear my
That's
fart
true.
mask."
It's true. You could incorporate this into your website, and now you're making even more money.
You just said that so sincerely.
Yeah, I
that-
know. Well, now I'm thinking like she's thinking. You're working from home. Now you've got farthelmetmistress.com. It's fucking brilliant, dude. It becomes a lifestyle. It's a brand.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, next, moving along. Here's my second one, okay?
Duct tape your ass today.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Would you rather be vegan, but you're one of those vegans that you have to fucking talk about it 24/7?
That's what they do. Yes.
Vegans are just right. Yeah. I want it to be respectful. I'm sure there's a few that are not proselytizers, but you're the annoying kind, okay?
Right.
And you're constantly proselytizing. Every time someone is with you, like, I hope those shoes aren't leather. And
vegan vagina.
right.
Yes.
And you talk about your smoothies all the time.
And you're like,
and-
bees are in
Yeah.
suffering when you eat honey, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, and you're one of those annoying people who doesn't eat anything on the menu. So when we go out, you're always like, is there dairy in that? Is that lactose free? Is that gluten free? Is that so? Like all you can eat is like 5 things, and
Okay.
you're a pain
So
in
you
the ass
sound like
to
you're
everyone.
a real fucking fun guy to
Yeah,
be
you're
around.
horrible.
Okay.
Or you have to listen to me whistle constantly.
100% cutting meat out of my life. 100%.
I fucking hate listening to people whistle.
Whistle for them. Whistle for them.
That's
I'm
fucking
already-
terrible.
dude.
It's terrible.
No, I'm already, listen, no, I'm not having any dairy tomorrow. I'm not, no. No, that was terrible. I don't.
That was terrible.
That was terrible.
I know.
So, I.
Okay, I have one more.
That would be rough, though. I mean, what you're proposing is really difficult.
It's
actually.
terrible. I would either I annoy the shit out of you or you annoy the shit out of everybody. That's the
Yeah.
scenario.
And I would miss that food for sure.
That's what's fucked up.
But
yeah.
but hearing you
Oh
whistle
my
sounds
God.
worse.
I hate whistling.
Yeah. That's the thing is, it's not that her whistle is bad. It's that
It's
it would
just
be
whistling.
constant. It would be. Yeah, but
Yeah, but it's
even when I
annoying.
hear the world-class whistlers,
I
I'm still
hate
like,
it.
will you knock that shit off, please?
Yeah, it's horrible.
And I hate when people do it indoors, you know, like waiting in line at the bank and the guy's like, and you're like, are you fucking serious right now? He's asserting dominance. That's
Yes.
what they're doing. It's
Yes. There's that,
territorial.
that is the psychological reason, you know?
100%
They're
it is.
asserting this is my territory.
Yeah.
Everyone has to fucking listen to me whistle. I hate them. I hate
See,
them
I
all.
think you would rather fucking go vegan than listen to yourself
and I
whistle.
would be a real, and
Who
I'd be
here
a
would,
real asshole about
would
it,
rather
too.
listen to Christina whistle
No, you
all
won't hear
day,
that.
every day?
Whistle.
And who would
terrible.
rather go vegan than listen to her whistle?
Vegan.
It's kind of close. It's kinda
Proselytizing
close.
vegan.
Yeah.
I'd be real annoying. Okay.
Yeah. Got
Okay,
another
I've
one?
gotten one last one. Okay, this
Okay.
is more gross. Would you rather never floss? You're done flossing. Some of you pigs aren't doing it already. Okay.
Yeah.
Or when you dump, you're only allowed to wipe once.
Ooh.
The controversy.
Listen.
Wow. Wow. Heated debate in here. Let the conversation
This
begin.
feels like a period piece.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're going to allow women in the workforce. And,
Yeah.
and everybody's like, what's going on?
That was such a sincere reaction.
I know.
They were like, whoa, lady. Whoa. I
I
have
go
lady.
take a big stinky shit. After I go, I don't use toilet paper. I flush the toilet. I dip my hand. I get in here. Dip three roughly, and then flush again and dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dip 4, 5, 6.
He's nasty as hell.
Chris.
One wipe. All right, dude, you'd be. Yeah, these are great questions.
Okay. Yes.
Order,
I hear you.
order.
I
Here,
hear
here.
you. Your Honor, I submit to the court that in this particular scenario, we are dealing with bidet-less toilets.
Order! God damn it, order! This is absolutely brilliant, would you rather, and you will entertain these thoughts. This triple D slut wife has a point.
Now,
Now-
here's the thing. The reason I choose a bidet-less toilet is because this is the everyman scenario.
Hold on,
Your Honor.
hold on. What you propose is so absurd
Not
that
if
I
you-
actually forgot what the other option is. What in the hell was the other option?
Okay, the other...
No flossing.
No flossing.
Man, there's no. You are 51-50 if you choose one wipe over not flossing again. Are you out of your goddamn
I changed my
mind?
mind. Hold on. I'm going to revise it in the moment because I feel there's a better option than the flossing. Would you rather have one wipe
Yes.
or not wash your hands for a year? And that's a better would you rather.
You could do that. You could do that.
It's not
Again,
part of the
you
rules.
would be, hey, there's that fucking psycho that wears gloves everywhere. But it's better than being like, hey, here's that guy that smells like fucking piles of shit because he
Now-
listens to a podcast.
Now, Yana,
Yes.
a way around such a conundrum of the one wipe is to take a shower every time you make a bowel movement. That's the way around it. That's the workaround, if you will.
Appeal denied. That is not acceptable. That is not acceptable.
So, well, no. This is not. So now, listen. If you do the one wipe, okay,
Ugh.
you can wash your hands as much as you like. Now that's the caveat. So you can one meaningful wipe goes a long way. Hey, there are some shits I take that only require one wipe.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Clean.
Oh, man.
What are you thinking, Tom?
I mean, if you don't wash your hands for a year,
Right.
you're fucked in a lot of ways. I mean, you really are. Think about
if you're
all the
showering, you have
times
to hold your hands
take it for
outside the
granted.
shower.
Like,
That is correct. Yeah.
oh, that's not
Yeah,
crazy.
wash
I'm taking a shower. Like
no.
that.
Here's what. Okay. That. Women and men of the
I'm
jury.
just taking a shower.
Yeah. This. You're right. This gentleman, you bring up a valid point.
What's the point?
What do you do to okay? You may put plastic baggies over your hands in the shower, okay? To wash. Like you ever have a cast on your arm and you have to cover it?
Yeah.
You can do that. What, sweetie? I can't hear you.
That's what the Supreme Court would hear.
What is it?
How are you going to wash your asshole if you can't get your hands? What?
No, easily. Okay, I cover them in I cover them in plastic baggies. They're airtight.
This is so serious.
And you have a washcloth, which I'm opposed to using in regular life, but because of this thing, I have to. And I washcloth my asshole. Easy peasy, dude. Yeah, fucking loofah that shit, dude. No plastic bags. No.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
So
there you go.
You're suggesting.
What a fucking would you rather. I mean, this is
never
Charlottesville
know.
all over again. This is crazy. Fuck you!
Very divisive issue.
Very
All right, so
divisive.
What are you choosing? Hand washing?
Racist.
Hand washing or one wipe dump? Go for it, Tom. What's your answer? Final answer. We need it.
I think
Dump.com?
onewipe.com. Yeah. I think I would definitely, I would be the gnarly hands dude. I would just walk around with unwashed hands. I cannot be one wipe guy. You got to be kidding me. There would be times when you're like, I just can't jump in the shower, and I could not go through life like. Why are you shrugging like, whatever?
Because there are many one wipe, but you can shower after. So that's why I'm saying.
No. What's that? Seashell. What? What happens in demolition? He scoops with that?
All
I
right,
don't
this
know.
is getting
I
out of
haven't
control.
seen it in years. All right. Look at all the fucking.
All right, let's fucking take a vote.
Yeah, let's take a vote.
Okay, who votes for the no hand washing for 1 year? Go ahead, clap. Who votes for one wipe dumps? Do you hear it? That sounded like more women did the one wipe dump. I think because
Yeah.
our shits are not as gnarly.
No, but look, it's so fun that you guys came out tonight, and we absolutely. I tell people this all the time. We love doing the podcast. It's our favorite thing that we do. So thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
For
we're
coming
gonna
out.
be out there. Tell them we're gonna go meet.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be out there. Anybody that wants to meet
We're gonna
anybody
say
wants a
hi. Me and
picture.
you guys, yeah.
I brought merch, and if you want a shirt or whatever, we got that. If not, we're fucking whatever. We'll be out
But
there.
I need to take a whiz, so give me a second.
All right, we'll see you. Thank you guys for
We'll
coming
see you
out
guys
tonight.
out there.
Appreciate it.
I don't want no kisses.
You know that feeling when you have to go, you have to kind of squeeze your cheeks together, you have to stretch your legs out.
How you feeling? You want to get your dick off real quick? Dick off real quick? Dick off real quick?
You know, it was really messy.
Really messy.
You ever busting one of those? Busting one of those? Busting one of those?
You could go and get different guys to jizz in your mouth.
Jizz in your mouth. Jizz in your mouth. Jizz in your mouth. Jizz.